Is it fat or is it sugar? Which is a bigger culprit when it comes to heart disease, or just in general?
Yeah. We have really focused, well, it's been up and down over the years, right? There's the low sugar and then there's the low fat, and we go back and forth. The research is really coming out in just really quite recent years here, talking so much more about how sugar is really one of our bigger problems, and the fat hasn't been as much of a concern as far as heart disease as we once thought. The way I look at it is we can improve in so many ways. So the typical American diet is actually not a super high fat diet. It's just the quality of our fat is really poor. So we tend to, processed foods tend to have more trans fats, more saturated fats, which are not as good for our heart health. We don't get as much seafood and nuts and seeds and things like a Mediterranean kind of diet that is really one of the best in the world as far as heart health and disease prevention. So it's really not that quantity of fat isn't the problem, it's just that we're getting really poor quality of fat. And then from the sugar side, again, carbohydrates aren't a bad thing. Fruits and vegetables are, some of our main source of carbohydrates, whole grains, brown rice and whole wheat and, barley and bulgur and rye. There's lots of different wonderful whole grains that provide great nutrition. We tend to have a diet that's very heavy in refined grains, white breads and white pastas and pastries and crackers and those things. So getting people away from, the quantity of those, but also shifting the quality so they're getting high fiber and lots of vitamins and minerals in the whole grain. I do think just as a population, we've shifted so much more to a carb-heavy diet, and I think we're learning more and more that that's really not the answer to weight management, to heart disease prevention or management, to diabetes prevention. There's just all the chronic disease conditions, we're not seeing that that's having tremendous benefit. I think we know so much more. It's really getting good quality fats, lean sources of protein, lots of fruits and vegetables, not thinking so much about low carb or low fat.
Sure.